Good morning. It is the Playhouse of the Morning, Y94, the number one hit music station, and this is the Love Doctors!
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Rockin' version today. He's very excited about the Love Doctors today. Holy moly. All right, Love Doctors, you can go ahead and submit these online at y94.com, and we will tackle them here on the show a time or two a week. Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. I am a 60-year-old man who has been married for 30 years and has 2 grown children. My wife and I both earn ample incomes and are very comfortable financially. For almost a decade, though, I've been having an affair. My mistress is a wonderful woman. I have given her a lot of money, though I'm not a sugar daddy. I've never been busted. Nobody knows I'm doing this. Well, I am somebody that at my age, I realize it's time for me to start thinking about my will. And while my wife doesn't know about her, I'm wondering if it would be appropriate for me to leave some money to my longtime mistress in my will. I don't plan on ever fessing up to this, and she would find out after my passing. God forbid I go. She would find out that I was cheating on her when I leave money to this person. Should I put my mistress in my will?
Well, even though everything they were doing is completely morally wrong, I guess we're not judging you on that. I guess you have to think of it like this. When you pass away and you do that, think of what your wife and your children and your family will think about you.
It's kind of one of the last things they're going to remember and know about you, sadly.
So it's just like a legacy I think you don't want to leave behind. If you don't want to do the right thing and fess up to all of this, and you really want to do something for your mistress, what I would do is set up a bank account, put some money in there for her, and have it as just a little nest egg where there's no way it can be traced back to you. And I think that's like the only way you can do something without really destroying what your entire family thinks about you as a human being, which is a dirtbag, which is kind of what you are.
Tell us what you really think, JB. Holy moly.
I say cut ties with the mistress now. I agree with Jamie. What you're doing is terrible. And if you put her in that will, your family is going to be grieving. They're going to be going through that grieving process. They're going to be very upset. And then they're going to find that about you, and that's just going to cause more problems, more issues. The pain you're going to put them through, you're terrible. Don't do it.
I mean, you've been doing it for a long time, it sounds like. Sounds like you got a thing going on. If you're not going to fess up to it and you did want to leave something for her, I do think that Jamie probably hit it right on the head, the best thing. Yeah. I'm guessing. And finally today, Love Doctors, you are the love gurus. Please don't judge me until you guys have read my entire thing. Thank you. I am married. We met shortly after college. I was never head over heels in love, but we were very compatible, and it just made sense on paper. I've had my heart broken many times before, and I was afraid I'd never find someone, so I stuck with a sure thing. I don't want to say I settled, but I suppose I did, and it's been good. I don't really have any complaints. He's a great guy. He treats me well. We even have 3 children together, but here's my problem. I now have something that feels real with somebody I work with, and I have had this crush for many years. Lately, he's been a little bit more flirty, and I think we understand that we could really be something. Now, it keeps me up at night, and I feel like I settled, and now I've found somebody that I could have had something with. Do I toss away something that is a sure thing, something that's just fine, somebody that would never wrong me in any way and has given me 3 beautiful children, for something that just feels like it could be something more?
I feel so bad for her because I do feel like you settled and you should have taken your time to figure out who you actually want to marry. But now you're married to this person and you just want to leave for maybe a fling. You don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
I don't think you should. I think that's rude to your husband. And you say he's such an amazing guy, then don't do that to him.
It's like it's a tough thing because if you truly believe that you just settled and are unhappy and you're, if you have a wandering eye now, it seems like it's still pretty early into your marriage, you're going to continue to have that. And I think it's almost selfish in a way if you have these feelings towards your significant other that he deserves better. He deserves to find the person that truly loves him for him. And so, I don't know. I would basically sit him down and talk to him about how you feel. And then you guys can maybe make that decision together. But I think you should really let him be a part of that decision because he deserves to find somebody that loves him if you can't.
Yeah, you probably should have a conversation. Let's be honest. You sit down with somebody and you're like, hey, just so you know, I've always kind of felt like I settled.
Yeah.
He's probably going to He's either going to have some ideas to maybe spice things up, which you could try, but I think if you tell somebody, I always felt like I settled for you, whether or not you have a whole, we'll use Jamie's vernacular, a whole whack of kids, as Jamie might say, I think that probably that would be the end of that.
He might have an idea, too, that you feel this way, but he also might kind of feel that way. Because I think that when you are, like, really so in love with somebody, you both should feel that way. I think you both do. So maybe he also feels like he settled.
Wow, what a magical connection of two people that just settled for each other.
Yeah.
That is love.
I feel bad for him, because what if he really does love her? She said he's so nice, he would never do anything to wrong her, and she's doing this to him.
Well, she
What
hasn't
was,
done anything yet, which is good.
But she has the ideas in her
the
mind.
eyes.
What's the word we learned about a month ago? The guys that would do anything, and they're kind of like
Simps.
pushovers, simps.
Yeah.
Hey, is he a professional husband simp? Is that what he is?
Oh, maybe he is.
Probably.
You married the simp, kind of. Yeah, I think Victory. I guess love Dr. Jamie today. I feel like you kind of nailed it on both of them today.
Thank you. I've had practice for the past couple of years.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what it says, though, that it seems that shocking that it's like, wow, she was so insightful today. Wow.